Hey everybody, welcome to the NFR edition of the Score podcast. We've got these coming to you every single night after the go-round. This episode is always brought to you by our partners at Resistol, at Soft Ride Equine Comfort Boots, at Fastback Ropes, and at CSI Saddle Pads, because these people have been our partners for years, making sure that we can bring you the coverage that you want to hear from the Thomas and Mack, or I guess last year was Globe Life Field. So these people, the CSI Saddle Pads, Soft Ride Boots, Fastback Ropes, and Resistol hats, they have been our longtime partners. They have got presence here in Vegas. They are people that are counted on by the people that we talk to, that we work with, by the recreational team roper, by our whole community, and we are so grateful for them. So again, these episodes, CSI Saddle Pads, Fastback Ropes, Soft Ride Equine Comfort Boots, and Resistol hats. This is Chelsea Schaefer, and this is Season 4 of The Score. You all have listened to this podcast 750,000 times, and we are here in Season 4 to bring you even more of what you love. Hey guys, it is Caitlin Gustav with an episode of The Score. And tonight we had Rhen and Jeremy Buhler, who won round 3 with a 4.2 second run. But first, before we talk about that run, I want to introduce tonight's guest co-host with me, because Chelsea Schaefer went out of town to watch her little girl's recital in Colorado. She'll be back for round 4. But tonight I have Bonnie Wheatley on this bonus episode with me. And Bonnie is running Barrel Racing Magazine. Bonnie, can you kind of explain what Barrel Racing Magazine is?
Yeah, I sure can. It's an online platform for barrel racers. We write stories about horses. We're here covering the NFR all 10 days, doing some statistical analysis with people like Molly Powell, Charmaine James, people, really in the know, helping me out. So I'm here all 10 days, and I'm having a lot of fun, and we just watched the team roping.
Yeah, we did just watch the team roping. And I know, Bonnie, you're obviously more of the barrel racer of the crew.
Yes, I am.
But what did you think about Rhen and Jeremy's run?
Well, my family is kind of a family of team ropers and horsemen, so I very much appreciate the skill. They were super nice guys. I'd never met them.
Yeah.
Very gracious when they came to be interviewed, and that's always a great impression to me. And just the fact of, having horses and horsemanship to perform at this level, I respect it, and I thought that run was, legit.
Yeah, and you could definitely tell in this episode too. I know you sat here and listened to the interview that those guys really do respect their horses.
Oh, for sure.
Especially Jeremy. You can tell Jeremy really loves that horse hoss.
Yeah, and I think that I've seen him at events on occasion hanging out, and I had never met him till tonight, but it just seems like you see those people that have great horsemanship, and you see them at different events throughout the year, like the World's Greatest Horseman and whatnot, and then you see them, you come here and it's their playing field, and they totally, excel.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
No, there was a lot of horsemanship that went into that run, and they made it look flawless.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, awesome. Well, I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of kind of what happened in the round, and then we're going to go ahead and listen to Rhen and Jeremy's interview on their thoughts of what happened in the round. So, obviously, they won it. And then second was Clay Smith and Jade Corco with a 4.3 second run. Third was Andrew Ward and Buddy Hawkins with a 4.6. Fourth was Coy Rallman and Douglas Rich, that rookie team, with a 4.8. And fifth was Caleb Driggers and Junior Noguera with a 4.9 second run. Currently leading the world standings, if we're looking at it. I know it's early, it's round 3. But first in the heading is Clay Smith, and first in the heeling is Junior Noguera. So right now it's a split win. There's obviously more money to be won, more rounds that are about to unfold. So there's no telling who it's going to be at this point. But we can't wait to see more. And like we said, don't forget, you can check back to Barrel Racing Magazine if you want to be caught up with the barrel racers. I know there's a lot of barrel racing girlfriends out there, wives, friends.
Yes,
everything.
Please do check out our podcast, The Money Barrel. We've partnered with Kayla and Craig Jones were so excited to be, doing interviews from right here. As soon as the barrel racers make that winning run, we get to talk to them, and then the Money Barrel puts it out there and distributes it to all over the place.
Yeah.
So we love to be, just providing that, and we hope that people enjoy it as much as we do doing it.
Right? I know. We're having a blast out here.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening to this episode, and enjoy listening to Rhen and Jeremy Buhler.
Oh, freak. If I'd fell off there at the bottom of the area. That would have been awesome. Damn near did, too. We're going out the back, and this light goes on the ground, and this horse of mine just
explodes.
Or imagine you fall off, and your horse takes out Zeke. That was close.
Great way to start the podcast. Welcome to the score, Rhen and Jeremy Buhler. You guys just won round 3 with a 4.2 second run. How did that run feel tonight?
Honestly, it felt really good. That's kind of the run that I've been imagining in my mind. Felt like I got a good start. Everything was tight. That's the handle I want to give. Wish I could do it every time.
Yeah. How about the backside?
Yeah, just like he said, it honestly felt like the run that we practiced and really worked at. And like he said, that's the one that you want to make when you show up here.
And going into it, what did you think about that steer you guys drew?
I liked him a lot. He was just honest. A little smaller, kind of faster handling type steer. He had a little smaller horns. That was my only concern. But, he ran a great pattern, left honest every time. I liked him a lot.
Yeah. You guys are good, not good, but you guys are 6th in the average right now, which is fine. Going through rounds 1 and 2, what was, looking back at those rounds and then coming in tonight, was there a different game plan for tonight, or?
A little bit for me, I think I was just trying to get too good of a start. Never rode that horse in this setup, so I didn't quite know how sharp he was going to be off my hand, but we made a few little adjustments tack-wise, and everything felt great tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know you broke the barrier last night, and we watched the video again, not to take away from tonight, but, did you feel that barrier catch the end of your rope or anything? How did...
I didn't know what happened in the moment, but something felt funny right there, and I think it just kind of pulled my tail enough to where even something kind of hit my horse, he almost hopped.
Yeah.
That stuff's going to happen, so
yeah.
I just need to try to stay alive.
Yeah, that's it. We had it on our replay show earlier, and Ryan was just breaking it down, and we were trying to figure that out because we didn't even realize it caught until we put it in slow-mo. So, Jeremy, what are you heeling on here?
I'm riding Haas. He's a 17-year-old gelding that I bought off of Gerald and Bucky Campbell. Kind of like he said with the adjustments, he's faster than anything I've rode here. So the first year I was all over him, way too close, and then it's a hard thing to do to come here and have it in the back of your head that you got to stay off the cow because it's so fast. I feel like you have to get there, but no, I'm pretty thankful to have that horse. He's been really good for me this year.
Yeah, he looks really great on the backside. He gets it all finished.
Yeah, for sure. No, he's a good horse. They've done a heck of a job with him.
Yeah. What about the head horse?
I got that horse this winter. He's 19. He's just kind of a winner.
Yeah.
Real easy. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it. When we started at Reno, the horse that I actually rode most of the summer was just a little bit green still, and this horse stepped in and was a huge attribute to us, and I'm just thankful to have him.
Yeah, and those are both the horses you guys rode at Pendleton, when you guys finally got the finals made, right?
I rode the other horse at Pendleton.
Gotcha.
I rode this horse most of July.
Okay.
And a little bit off and on throughout the summer, but he pretty much rode.
Yeah, you've been riding Haas
I rode
everywhere.
Haas pretty well everywhere from, Reno on. That was when I picked him up, and then the odd time I rode my 5-year-old bald-faced horse. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hossey definitely got the majority of it.
Yeah. And so, you know, the mental prep for these rounds, is it the same every night, or, you know, how, I don't want to say draining, but I feel like it's a lot of pressure going into these rounds. What are you guys feeling?
Tonight I didn't try to worry about what everybody else is doing. I told myself that I was going to worry about my job and try to do what I feel like our run is, and I mean, it felt the best tonight. I wasn't trying to get it on one so fast, and it was a lot smoother feeling.
Yeah. What about you, Jeremy?
Yeah, about the same. It is a little bit mentally draining out here, but at the same time, I mean, you've waited your whole life to be here. I think that's, to me, where the draining part is you put so much weight on it every steer that you run out here. But at the same time, it's great. I mean, that's not a complaint. It's a good thing. I mean, it's, you know, you run one and you stub your toe or something. I mean, you stub your toe to win about, you know, 16 or 20,000. I mean, that lesson's going to burn a little bit, and it's going to be a good one. You know what I mean? So I just think the main deal is try to not be too hard on yourself either way, and, you know, same old deal, just try to stay in the middle as much as you can with it all.
Yeah. So going in after this huge paycheck for tonight, going in next, 7 rounds? What's it going to look like for you guys this week? We're going back to the first set of steers tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just same deal. I'm going to try to stay sharp, score good, you know, ride my horse across there and not be looking for that Hail Mary throw, and just try to set them up as good as I can.
Yeah, same deal. Just keep it simple, one steer at a time. Don't get too carried away. Good batter draw, just show up the next day ready to do your job.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.